Trump will be president in 2024 if the current situation continues. The Bobr Times. Trump will be president in 2024 if the current situation continues. Recent New York Times, Sienna College poll shows odds of return in Donald Trump's White House are currently higher than what I mentioned a little earlier in August. Americans won't vote until November 2024, but if the election took place this month, Trump would win. Regardless of trends, due to extreme polarization, the outcome of the 2024 election will once again be decided in a pinch. The participation rate and the mobilization of troops will be determining factors. Once again, it is a handful of states that will determine the fate of the candidates. In 5 of the 6 swing states, we now favor Donald Trump, sometimes by a comfortable margin, as is the case in Nevada. If the 45th president gets bogged down in the courts, and I expect that he loses several trials, the voters do not seem to hold it against him. Have I already written that despite results he has nothing to be ashamed of? Joe Biden should now announce his withdrawal from the race? Yes, many times. The situation has deteriorated further since last week. Time equals 400 Ms. greater than you already know that Biden will face Representative Dean Phillips in the primaries. The latter affirms that there are many behind the scenes who want the president to leave. In addition to these relatively discreet criticisms, there are frontal attacks from several more progressive Democrats who condemn the administration's strategy in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The president is criticized for not doing enough to protect the Palestinians and are even threatening to withdraw support in certain states with a large Muslim community, such as Michigan. It was Rashida Tlaib who was the harshest towards the Democratic leader by associating him with a genocide perpetrated by Israel in Palestine in a video relayed on her X account. If the Democrats were to have remained united since the 2020 victory, this solidarity is bursting and it is a real gap that we will have to bridge before confronting Trump. Time equals 400 Ms. greater than as if Joe Biden's plate was not already overflowing. The site Politico reported Sunday other disturbing information involving the president's son. Hunter has long been a political liability for his father, but this time we seem to be able to associate the father with the son's more than dubious maneuvers. A manager of the Ukrainian firm Burisma would indeed have shared a meal with the Bidens at Café Milano in Washington in 2015. What would Joe Biden have done or promised? We are guessing, but one thing is certain, he had until now firmly denied this meeting. Once again, it lacks transparency and leaves room for doubt. Have I already said that Biden needs to announce his withdrawal from the race?